Hello, what's up? Good to see you all again. Oh, hello there. Are we? You about to spam? I had a hunch. And I'm like, I can't let Aoi waste her energy spamming in Discord like that. I gotta be considerate of other people. Playing with the music, indeed. Like that? Alright. It's probably too much.
Every time we kiss, tie your hair and turn away.
Zero, welcome back.
Watch you disappear. I want you to stay.
Station onslaught farming is over, so I need to get back to my usual a non-determined farming now. Better get these characters up. You wish for plenty of what? Double it, Durin! Double it and give it to the next person.
With the wind.
Who thought doesn't have a build? It's fine, right? I know you're here. Very nice, little ones see all. They do see all indeed. Do you want to give hotel a build? Check how many of these I need. 2, 6, 14. Skirk? Skirk it up.
Delved into destiny, written in the stars.
Right now it's Nobulet, Alekino, and Skirk. What do you mean by right now it's Nobulet, Alekino, and Skirk? Who do I think will fall off first? Alekino.
Time to shine! The pinnacle of excellence! Let me squat! Fate is upon me! My turn!
Skug will have quite a bit more time. Novelet is a character that can benefit from more supports because his element is more flexible. And he is comfortable as an on-field driver as well. He doesn't have to be the carry. Which is kind of a downfall from a carry role demoted to on-field driver. But the character will still continue being used. Rather than a character like Alekino, if her damage falls off, there is not much that can help her stay relevant. Did I not claim daily one of these days? What does it look like that? Did I forget to claim daily? Where? Yeah, what does it look like this? So that was Thursday. Huh. Do I think Durin would change this? I can do more calculations today and we can see. Yeah, it seems that I did not collect a daily. Wait a minute, I should be spending that 20 resin anyway. Hold on. Alright, let's bring out the note sheet. So far from my own calculation off stream, Durin for Kinich and Durin for Versa is doing as much as Mahuika in those slots. And that's Mahuika using try-hard combos. If we assume Versa off-field and not using try-hard combos, Durin is better than Mahuika. At least in Kinech and Versa team. TCG Arc? I can play the game, though that was some time ago. And I think there has been so many updates for me to keep up. I can look back into it. I still remember the rules, and I think optimizing for it is an okay task.
Decided by destiny. My turn.
How much would the damage fare for someone with Emily like Plains and Inefa? What do you mean? Emily does not like to play with Plains and Inefa. Plains and Inefa give them a sprinkle of water, otherwise they're not doing damage. Unless you mean something else. Okay, main account, what am I farming for here? I think I'm farming for Yelan. Yeah. This guy does not need to be farmed anymore, he's okay. Yelan, get that. Now the Flints and Infa don't need each other like a combo package, but Infa has sub DPS capabilities. It's almost the same for Emily and Kinech, since Emily builds stacks for him off-field. Flints and Infa needs each other like a combo package. Well, at least Flints needs Infa. Infa doesn't need Flints. Infa can play in several other teams. What would the total damage be like with Emily, Durin, Kinech? So far my impression is Emily Kinech Durin team, it's a little bit hard to apply scroll to that team. But I could do Bennett. I don't think Bennett will be amazing there, because Bennett only buffs the on-field character. When both Emily and Durin are also doing damage from off-field. A character holding scroll, it's okay, but then if we are using Ian San, we have no defensive utility for that team. I can try to calculate Bennett and see how that does. So the team that I have calculated before for Kinech is Kinech, Ian San, Bennett, Durin versus Kinech, Ian San, Bennett, Mohica. I imagine if we swap Emily in, we will have to swap Ian San for Emily. Otherwise we would have no sustained character. Bennett heals. Any moment now.
You overestimate yourself. Shower me with engaging.
Thank you. You learn that this boss better fall your off-fielders. Generally, an off-fielder that auto-targets the boss is best, because it moves so much. I agree with that. I'll probably get her to this level.
Finding the truth might sound simple, but it takes perseverance to stick to the trail of clues, and it takes strength to follow them deep into dangerous territory.
Hello, Ari. I noticed that Ari has been waking up later these days. Not sure if that's correct. Caught? Probably because the clock is set backward. What do you get? 9 ads! Alright. Ari has not been able to hear my slander yet. You hear my slander? Hello, Srijan. Okay. Farm of Yelan commence. Wait, wrong place. Slander? I noticed that Ari has been waking up later these days, so she's coming to stream a bit later. Perhaps due to the time change. Hello Dinap, welcome back to stream. Wait, what? Hold on. My lighting in the house was flickering for a second.
Take it easy.
Daylight saving. I see. Timmy just got your ass whipped by Onslaught. You're still trying to clear Mulani, right? Did you level up the Nefer's weapon more? How's that going? You usually start your day at around 8:30. Gotcha. It is 8:30. Someone from stream asked you why your real name is on here. Should you change your name? Like, bro, literally make you cringe after he mentioned Facebook. It's up to you. It's really up to you. I would say if you do not prefer for someone to just be able to look up your Facebook easily, you could change it. I mean, digital footprint is a thing, and I generally try. So the thing is, if no one cares about us, then who cares, right? But if we expose ourselves to a large number of people online, there is bound to be people with some weird intentions. And generally, I think being safe is better. The more we interact online, the more we happen to come by people, weird people. Facebook's really is an old people app, huh?
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Now's your chance!
Quiet on that. Here comes the catch.
When I was around, I think middle school or high school, Facebook was the hippiest, trendiest thing out there.
Let mine make the feeling
But now it's just default to parents using it.
Keep going, team.
Gotcha. Game's up. Time's over. Power.
Might not understand where I'm coming from. Confused where we stand.
Old childhood photos.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Understandable.
Engaging! Now's your chance!
Quiet on that. Here comes the catch. Mine to wield.
I mean, Aoi, you can just take your last name off, and that's fine. You don't have to change it much. Or you can take the chance to come up with a cool nickname for yourself. Melodino, welcome back. Your exams have ended. Nice. Glad to hear. Now you have a moment of respite to just enjoy the fruit of your work, the fruit of your hard work. By just looking at co-op play, it looks like we had the easiest time on the third boss, right? It's weird. But in hindsight, it's because of a weird breakpoint in the boss HP, where if we do just a tiny bit more damage, we prevent it from entering the third shield phase, and it's so much better. But if we do, we cannot clear. It's funny. I guess Kuro yesterday exiting, I don't even know if it's a blessing in disguise or not. I would be fine with a 118 something second clear. 19. We spent about 30 more minutes on it. We got a better time, significantly better time. Blood stolen.
Come take a look. It'll definitely add
Ari spreading the wholesome energy.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Well, thank you for.
Okay, let's take a quick moment to calculate some stuff. Let's try to look for a Kinich team. Durin Kinich. I'm gonna make a copy from this and do, let's see, Durin Kinich Emily Bennett. I will make another version with Albedo because Albedo is actually a consideration now after the buff. Music is loud. I guess this song is kind of loud. I'll decrease it a little bit. But the volume should be like usual.
She wrote you a letter so you wouldn't forget her. Wish I could
Okay, changing Insan to Emily, so the damage matters now. I'll have to overhaul my entire sheet so that things become more convenient. I'm too lazy for now. Project Amber. Emily, where's Emily? Oh, she's here. Crit damage, Ascension 38.4%. What's my 0.4? There we go. Base HP. Base attack. Base attack plus weapons base attack. Remove that. F all that. F all that. F all that. Base defense, not matter that much, but sure. Emily's gonna hold which weapon here? Let's give her the battle pass weapon. Your cousin told you he was gonna skip Durin, but he's a Kinich main. Cannot wouldn't tell him about this. He doesn't have Mahuika. Yeah, so far what I've calculated is this. Kinichi Insan Bennett Durin is 99k and Kinichi Insan Bennett Mahuika is 94k. Versa Chavez Insan Mahuika with try-hard combos on Mahuika is 117k. Versa Chavez Insan Durin is 112. Now compared to Versa Chavez Insan Mahuika with casual Mahuika just press skill and burst is 102. So it's close to Mahuika try-hard. Official Durin is pretty decent, so you don't necessarily need Insan, which is a newer character. And compared to Insan Pyro Traveler, Pyro MC, that's a significant increase from this to this. If you don't have Mahuika. Mahuika Casual, Mahuika Tryhard. Yeah. Oh boy, okay, Emily, which weapon do I give you? The new 4-star? Yeah... Yeah... No. Yeah... Okay, so this is what I usually do. If it's a limited 4-star weapon that's on banner, on limited banner only, then I usually just give a refinement 3. If it's a battle pass weapon, I give it a refinement 1. And if it's a weapon that we can acquire from standard banner as well, then I give it a refinement 5. Just to reflect how difficult it is to get a weapon, because we still need to get a standard from somewhere. So I'm gonna try to see if battle pass R1 or new 4-star weapon R3 is better. It's an arbitrary standard. I think it somewhat represents what it's like to get a particular weapon. During Kinech Emily, okay. 610, 9.2 grid rate. Skill hit opponent attack increased by R3, so 12%. And this can be 3 stack. That will be 30, no, 36, yeah. 36. Attack. 620? Oh, right. Thank you. Energy recharge. Technically, Emily does not need energy in a Kinech team. Let me double check. ERC Energy recharge calculator. Kinich. That's because both of Kinich bursts and Emily bursts are not that important. This is gonna be Bennett. And let's just use Mohica for now. How many particles does Durin generate? 4 particles. Okay, that's less than Mohica actually. Mohica generates 5 particles. Let's make it 4. Press. Skill. Is it worth it to give Emily recharge sands? I don't think it is. Just burst every other rotation on Emily, burst every other rotation on Kinich. Emily is actually one of the characters that benefits less from the new 4-star 4-star poem than, say, Inefa and Escofia. Emily is the character that benefits the least from it because energy recharge for her is so-so, and this weapon gives energy recharge as well. So 9 times 3 is what? 27.
Was anything but fair, but somehow we didn't care.
4-star forearm, yes. Thank you, Ari. In the team of Kinich, Emily, Bennett, and Durin, I think it's better for Kinich to hold Codex, obviously, Emily to hold the Burning Set, Bennett to hold Noblesse, and Durin will be holding Deepwood to buff both Emily and Kinich. We can swap things around later on. For now, Unfinished, Reverie. Emily's damage is much higher with the Lumidos 3 compared to 2. What do you mean by Lumidos 3? Level 3, I'm aware. It's just that energy recharge is usually high, so we would need, with this amount of energy recharge, by the way, 185, let's round it up to be conservative. To get 185 energy recharge, we are going to need 9 ER substats, and at that point, usually when we have to build too much ER, even though the burst is somewhat useful, it becomes less worth to do so. That's just a rule of thumb. If we can get away with something like 130 ER, 140 ER, then that can be worth it. I'll try several stuff and see how that goes. I'll try several tests. But I think this is not an Emily calculating, so if that Emily's damage is slightly off, that's also okay. We are comparing Durin in this slot versus Mohica in this slot, with everything else staying the same. Common damage bonus, I believe that's 50% from the set. Attack percent is 18.
Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. For the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. I hope what a killer. For the fun of it. Wanna be a king slave. Give me my crown. Bottom to your queen pin. Give it to me.
This is coming from Durin. 30% shred is coming from Deepwood.
Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place them. Follow on the throne,
Yeah, make sure everything else turned off. That's turned off. That's turned off. That's irrelevant from copying some other stuff. That's gone. That's 1 dendro damage bonus goblet.
Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. For the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Cold blooded killer. For the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. For the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Cold blooded killer. For the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer.
Okay, what are the attack percent bonus that this team has? This has Bennett Durin, so it has 25% pyro resonance. This has Bennett. Bennett does not buff Emily because Emily is not on field, but Bennett holding Noblesse will still buff Emily. Noblesse, oblige. Anything else that Emily is receiving here from buffing? Damage bonus. There's no scroll in this team. That's it. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay. Let's put Emily's damage in.
Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. For the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Cold blooded killer.
I will be approximating her damage so hard here.
For the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Cold blooded killer. For the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer. Give me nod-krai.
When opponents are affected by burning, they will give off sands interval, and 1 sand can be created this way every 2 seconds. The Lumidos case collect nearby sands. The Lumido case will level up to gathering 2 of them, after which it will find 1 extra puff per peer deal 1 the damage down AoE damage. Okay, sure. Created by Emily herself, can exist at one time. The case starts at level 1 and can go up to level 2. If the case does not collect any sand for 8 seconds, it goes back to level 1. Cool. And the passive is what? Level 3 Lumidos case attack, very cool. Duration is 2.8 every 0.7 seconds. I will have to look at a few things. How many times in total does Emily's burst attack enemies? One drop will be descent every 0.3 second. One opponent can become the target every 0.7 second. So 0.3, the duration is 2.8. 2.8 divided by 0.3. The burst attacks a total of 9 times. It's 10 times, sure, why not? Perhaps it does 1 attack at the beginning and 1 attack at the end. I do not have Emily to test myself. It's close enough. And half burst, so 5. The turret 7, you can log in yours if you want to check. Thinking. Hold on. For level 1 Lumidos, this thing attacks every 2 seconds, right? Sands are created every 2 seconds. But how often does she attack? 1 second, I think. Let me double check. Attack interval is 1.5 second. Okay. 1.5 second in a how long rotation? 19 second rotation. 19. So 19 divided by 1.5, that is 12. That is so weird. Hold on. 1 cent. When affected rate, they will give off cent to 1, 2. 1 cent, 2 cents, so 1/2, 1, 2. That means they are 2 level 1 attacks, then all of the later hits are level 2. I will need to also input her passive. The passive is doing what? Each time it collects 2 cents, level 2 Luminous case will consume cents and release. Clear deal equivalent to the deal AoE dendro damage equal to 600% of Emily's attack. This damage is not considered elemental skill. This is called lingering fragrance. 600% attack. And this happens how much? 19 divided by 2 minus 1, 8 times in total in a rotation. Can we do 8.5? We can do 8.5. Why not? No, it's not going to be 8.5. No. Is it not saved? You have not changed it. Her passive has an ICD. It's fine. We don't care about internal cooldown in elemental application unless you mean something else. Hey, Kit Kat, let's go. Hello, Kit Kat. Okay, let's check the formula again to make sure it's correct. Multiplier times attack times, what is this? Damage bonus, right? Damage bonus plus, this is technically skill, so we can add this. This is common. This is the skill, doesn't matter. Okay. Yep, dendro resistance. And I have to multiply by what? 0.487. 487, the level 2 is still counting as skill. The passive does not count as skill. So we're gonna remove the skill thing. And the last thing counts as burst. Double checking. Okay. Equal to sum of this. Emily DPR, Emily DPS. Very cool. I have to remove all the Yansan buffs that are currently present on Kinich. That. Though Blast is still there, Yansan C2 is no longer here. Pyro Resonance is still here. Scroll is no longer here. Yansan C6 is also no longer here. What is this? Codex? Yeah. Alright. Cool. Cool. Yep, that's still there. Cool. Ah, looks about right. Yeah, looks about right. Copy this. Paste here. Okay, conclusion. Hold on. Wait. Deep wood. Yep. Durin is still holding deep wood. That's fine. The final number is 106. Hold on. What did I change? No. 106k DPS with Kinich 4 cannon shots. I'm gonna add there. This is kind of my database is. Kinich, Iansan, no, not Iansan. Emily, Bennett, Durin. 106k. $487. 487. Now we're checking a few things. Seems to be correct. Yeah. Now, for the thing that matters, we compare that to that same team but with Mahuiga. How many of these? 2 level 1 attack and 10 level 2 attacks. Oh no, actually it's 20 because it's double. Each time it attacks, it flies out 2 things. Wait. Oh yeah, accounted for. That's time 2. This one does not have time 2, so it should be this. And it's 1 damage. Ascension passive. How many of these did I put for that? 8. Lingering fragrance. Why did I put this 3.5? How did I calculate this from before? I have to read again. Maybe I'm missing something. Emily. Passive does not snapshot, does not count as plunge, does not count as anything. Range attack, default ICD attacks 9 times. Oh, 9 times. Thank you, Wiki. Okay, so fix that. It's gonna be 4.5. Still 106. Close enough. Emily! Emily is actually doing as much damage as Kinich in this team, by the way. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah. It's funny. Okay. How much damage does Emily do in this one? Right. Unfinished reverie. Double checking stuff again. Okay, it's good to double check with this website. Good practice. Attack, she has a total of 2878, 2408. Okay, something's not right. Bennett is buffing 20% attack. Something. Oh, right. Weapon. New staff. 3. 2878. Good. Other stuff do not matter. Holy fuck, that's a lot of damage. Hold on. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Is Emily the god? Hold on. 11.8. Level 2 Lumidos. So she gives herself a bit more damage bonus. Emily deals increased damage bonus to burning opponent based on her attack. With every 1,000 attack, increased damage dealt by 15%. 36%. Oh yeah, she is. Oh yeah. Equal. Okay, I have to math this out. Every 1,000 attack, increase burning damage down to burning enemies by 15%. So that means take her attack divided by 1,000 and times 15%. Take her attack divide by 1,000 times 15%. And the maximum it can be is 36%. So take whichever is smaller, 36 or the number. There. Okay. At some point, you just have to ask, why don't we just on-field Emily? Right, because Kinich cannot be off-field. Well, that's the only reason. Where's my music? Where's my music? Okay. Some songs load slowly. Is this my internet? Is the stream fine, chat? Why is the music suddenly stopping? Okay. No? Game's normal. Okay. I guess the new weapon is good? I guess so. I am really doubting myself. Why is Emily damage this high compared to Kinich? I rarely calculate Emily stuff, so I will need to double check with a few other people's stuff. Kinich, Durin. Say okay source to compare. Navia, Yoimiya, Molane, Alecino, Wanderer, Alecino, Kinich, Emily. Why would you put Why would you put Emily on Deepwood? She does so much damage. Cinder said it is not real. .8. It takes 2.8 seconds from a 19-second rotation. So 19 minus 3. 16 minus 3 is this, divide by 1.5 is that 8 9. Yeah, I'm just doing some very minor changing here. It should not change a lot of things. Let me try to swap this to Deepwood. Noblesse? No, Noblesse does not do anything. I don't know, whenever I am calculating Emily's damage, it seems to be quite a bit higher than other people calculating Emily's damage. I don't know what makes it so. Am I just overestimating how many times Emily is hitting enemies? Is that it? Let me try to give the weapon. Deathmatch. 583. 408.
Take it slow, we are talking loud. If you listen close, you can kiss the sky away with your cell phones. Friday night and I tied your hair and I fucked it up, but you didn't care, or did you? Drifting round the blue days, well we knew it. Wait for the days we got time, gave it time. Now I'm falling.
Okay, I'm just gonna trust my stuff. I don't think if I don't find any error, it's fine. Equal to 800%, 600% of Emily's attack. The opponent's damage is not considered element of skill damage. Level 2 will consume sense and... Oh, I think I may be reading things wrong. Okay, hold on. 1 sand can be generated this way. The Lumido case collects nearby sands. The Lumido's case will level up after gathering 2 of them, after which it will find 1 extra puff, while the damage dealt by and damage AoE of the both attack will also be increased. Lumido's case created by if the case doesn't collect any sands. Oh, I think I misreading this. Okay, each time it collects 2 sands, it will consume sand to deal this damage. And because we are outly collecting sands every 2 seconds, I was misreading this as in it stays at level 2 and every time it collects a new sands it does this amount of damage, but it seems that when it does the damage it has to collect 1 sand and then 2 sands again. Okay, that makes more sense. Wow, that's a lot of sense in a sentence. So If it does that, and she collects 2 cents every 4 seconds, in a 19-second rotation, that can happen 4 times in total. That is fair. That is very fair. Okay, 4 times. That's much more in line with what I would think. 4. Okay, the damage is so now. The damage is so now. 98. Unfinished Reverie. Deep Wood. Off field, no react. 125. $804. Yep, that sounds about right. 804. Five, 4, 7. This staff, the better staff. R3. 5, 1, 7. Oh. 5, 4, 7. Oh. Deathmatch is better then. Oh well. $125. 10 divided by 19-second rotation. 81. Oh, okay. I see you. I see you, Durin. This is the numbers I have, which is understandable. In this team, everyone is focusing on buffing Kinich. Ian and Bennett are buffing Kinich. In this team, Bennett is only buffing Kinich and Emily is not receiving buff. Mahuika is only buffing the on-field character with some damage bonus. So Durin being a character that does more damage than Mahuika from off-field when there's no reaction happening. And Durin's a character that reduces enemy resistance to Dendro, so that technically buffs both Kinich and Emily. That it will make sense that this team does significantly more damage than this one. So it depends on where your starting point is. Durin can be equal or quite a bit better than Mahuika in the slot. Okay, I am confident with my calculation now. Hello, Milo. You know what? People keep changing names in the stream. In the future, if I don't recognize you, I'll just call you with whatever name you're currently using. Let's fix this to be what we want it to be for 145. no, 454, that's what I mean. 36.8. R1 24 attack. That's the true Timmy power. The true Timmy power. The power of forgetting. I know you're Milo, yeah. At least until now, I still remember that you're Milo. How? Ow. Doesn't matter. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, we're done with Kinich. We're done with Varesa. Let's put them into the past. And next up, we're gonna calculate some Molane, some Novelet with Durin. Let me do something resonless behavior to refresh my mind real quick from the number stuff. You saying this name? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not saying you specifically. What resonless? Does resonless have to be something?
Let's keep going, team. Quietly, Matt. Things are about to get dicey. Stick with it. Mine to wield. Ha. Ha. Yeah.
Typhoon again? You're joking when you said every week there's a super typhoon. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully things are not terrible. To me, it's just thinking out loud about Durin here. If Durin is rivaling Mahuika in some of those teams, then he is going to be a good pull if you do not have Mahuika. He is going to be an okay pull if you already have Mahuika. But even if you have Mahuika, pulling Durin will also open up some options to play, for example, play you can play a high ceiling Varesa or Kinich team and then still play Mahuika DPS in another side of Abyss or Stygian Onslaught. So if you already have Mahuika, that's the main value that Durin provides. Which is absolutely fine. A character does not always have to be broken.
Outside the office.
Would I check on Durin version? I can. That would likely be with Novelet. Oh, let me see. Is there any variation of Durin version that is just with Singchill? So if we're talking about Novelet version, that's gonna have to be Novelet, Furina, Lauma, Durin. If we're talking about Singchill version, then we are looking at Lauma, Singchill, Durin, and preferably another Hydro character, actually. The reason we need 2 Hydro characters in a version team is because otherwise we would be... the burning aura will take over. And when burning takes over, we're gonna be vaporizing our Hydro hits instead of creating a Bloom core for version. It's a complicated interaction. Generally, in a version team, we want 2 Hydro. One of the problem with that is we cannot use a second Hexen Circle character for Durin. So that's not gonna be entirely at the peak of Durin's potential. I gotta see if the 120k calcs hold up for Varsa as per the Jeff. I think that is it will. I have 112k. Varsa Chef inside Mahuika Try Hard combo is 117k. Varsa Chef inside Durin is 112k. You could say that's close enough. Sure, I'll take that. Mona. That is a possibility. We can do that. Mona Furina, Mona Singchill. Mona Singchill is probably fine. Yeah, actually Mona Singchill is probably fine. Furina will apply Hydro too infrequently. When I'm talking about 2 Hydro characters, that means that we need a lot of Hydro application, and I don't think Mona Furina is able to apply enough Hydro that fast. So I think it's probably gonna be Mona Singchill, to be realistic. Mona Singchill, Lauma, Durin, we can take a look at that. We can take a look at a Novelet Furina Lauma Durin version and one Mona Singchill yeah, it's fine. 112 is pretty decent. It's almost rivaling Mahuika Try Hard combo, and it's better than Varesa Mahuika if you don't use the Try Hard combo on Mahuika. Mona sections are gorgeous. We can go Mona Novelet as well. I mean, that's just a downgrade from Furina. For some more version, Not entirely sure if that's worth it, but we can try. And Mona is not doing... Mona is actually not applying Hydro from off-field. She applies 3 times. When I'm talking about Mona same shield, I'm thinking Mona on-field driving and keep doing normal and charge attack to apply Hydro. Durin does not do Lunar stuff. Lunar is just nod-krai characters. Yeah, I cannot. The new Mona, we can on-field Mona. I plan to calculate that. It's an interesting. Mona on-field will not be a DPS, but she will be kind of a driver situation, which is absolutely fine. That's a niche of character that we do not see often these days, and I like that kind of niche as well. Kind of on-field supporting. Now keep in mind that everything that is Hyper Bloom or Bloom Immersion related, it's usually a little bit less close than reality, and it heavily dependent on people's assumption on what's possible. Those reactions are quite finicky, and a little small change, whether in enemies placement or enemies aura, can change a lot of things. Okay, I'm gonna finish collecting some star conch in this area, and then we move on, do some more calculation.
Rise with the sun. It's justice o'clock.
Okay, good enough. You bid your time for C6 Chevy. Chevy will be on next patch banner. We just don't know whether that's gonna be Durin banner or someone else banner. Raiden? Raiden, yeah. Raiden's also a character from 4 years ago. I want to see more on-field driving characters. That is actually good to use. Technically, Emily and... Wait, no, not Emily, sorry. What's her name? Mizuki, right? Mizuki and Ifa are on-field driving characters. They are okay. They're not breaking any record. Let's do Durin Novelad. Brina Lama. You have Skirk premium team, but you don't have Mohica, so you're lacking against cryo opponent. Is Durin more important for you than Colombina? Do you have, Tavia Samir, do you have a nod-krai team? Colombina is looking to be a support for nod-krai team. Either a support or a DPS in nod-krai team or lunar reaction team. If you don't have those, Colombina is likely not going to be useful. Now that is obviously speculation, because we do not know what Colombina is gonna do. The speculation is that Colombina is gonna be like to play with other nod-krai characters. If you don't have nod-krai characters, the speculation is Columina gonna be a low value pool for you. And from my calculation so far, from an off-field position, Durin seems to be doing as much as Mahuika. He is not an on-field DPS though. That team Durin on EM build, right? And Mona on Deepwood? That sounds a little bit sus, to be honest. I think it's probably gonna be something like EM, Pyro, and then Grid. But we can try both. Full EM build is usually for a character that does not do any damage from their talent at all, but Durin does do damage from his talent. Does Columbina use her Moon Shield in Kit? I hope. I don't know. Columbina is EM? Not sure, but I believe she will be Lunar. Novelat, Farina, Lauma, Durin. No, we can actually approximate this. We can actually approximate this by just using Mahuika in that team. TP in co-op? That sounds far-fetched. I don't think she'll have the TP ability at all. Hello 017, you have a quick question. Can you use GC Sim to calculate your team DPS? You can. When you use... I mean, if you just want to see an average DPS, then you can just input whatever standard you think should be used into GC Sim by editing these stats in here for each characters. Or if you want to use your personal artifacts, you can also export it from Genshin Optimizer, and it will take your stats and you can copy paste that into here. So for example, if I have this Novelet stat, I copy it and then I go here, pretend this is Novelet, it's fine. Here, this is all gonna be Novelet stats in there with potentially your artifacts. Okay, let's play Novelat, Farina, Lauma, and Mahuika as an approximation for Durin. Let's just see how this team would play out. This is when I think a test would really be good. Dinef, would you mind if I borrow your account for this test? I want to see whether the opponent is burning or the opponent can generate Bloom Core for version. Serenity's Core is a good weapon? No, it's not. I was just testing it. It's so-so. Yeah, let me put it down. So 666. If we're gonna compare this to no. Pipe, where's pipe? Yeah, pipe's doing more. Just use pipe if you want to do Furina to do damage. All for bonus. Okay, let's log into the next account for some testing. Not that one. Is Furina burst valuable in this team comp? It's valuable for on Novelat and for some of Durin's damage. And you thinking of using some other characters? You can suggest characters if I think it's useful. I'll add it. I'll try that version. Gotta go for a bit. Have a nice evening, everyone. Thank you, Milo. You have a nice evening as well. Do I know how much DPS we need if we want to brute force Sigurd in die without Ascendant Claim? 200,000 DPS, I think. Let me check. I did calculate that before. Sigurd die. $210,000. Let me highlight this so me in the future knows where to look. Have we done station help yet? You're confused. It was kind of supposed to be today. I got sidetracked with some other stuff. We have not. That's the answer. Which enemy would be not dying? Oh, sure. No station. 200k, yeah. Can you sign up? We still on for it? Oh, I think this is a Vietnamese person. Yeah, we can just let go of this. That's fine. This enemy. Novelat, Furina, Lauma. What's Lauma? And Malika. We don't have to gear them up. I just want to see what the reactions are looking like. You need all the primos you can get for Durin? You try calculating your skill DPS, it was 118k in GCC, she's C2 R1 Furina, Yelan Escopia 0 R0. Do you think it's possible? I think it's possible. You're gonna have to be quite on point with every what you're doing, everything you're doing, and preferably focus your damage, a lot of damage when the enemy is stunned. Mahuika? Yeah, Mahuika is Durin.
Please appreciate my sincerity. Please hold for just a moment. Forgive my prior inconsideration.
Oh no, this enemy is just killing me. Okay, let's try the other enemy. Durin is just Mahuika. Mahuika is just Durin. What's the difference? Yeah, second boss it up. To be honest, I'm gonna go with a lot of Pavonis weapon here, just so I can test with full burst.
The light will never die!
Rise with the sun! Switching gears.
Oh boy. Okay.
Strike them down!
Bow your head.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Okay, I have full burst, I believe. Let's start the rotation.
Silence!
Let my name echo in song.
Forest, protect us with one hot light of the blazing sun!
Bow your head.
Strike them down!
Be sanctified.
I stand against
The aura is incredibly inconsistent. I don't think there was much version happening here, other than the feel at the very beginning of the rotation.
By the frost man of old. Light it up! Red from the sky!
That was version, but one more version, two more version.
The tides beckon.
Receive my blessing. Burn it down!
Three version,
strike them down!
4, 5.
Ice, temperate waters.
Yeah, that's not a lot of version here.
The light will never die!
Strike a pose.
We need even more hydro than this.
Rise with the sun!
Silence!
Is the Dendro application lagging? No, it's the hydro application lagging.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Blindsided.
You should be looking at the enemy's aura over here.
Settle down.
Showering you with praise. Let my name echo in
For the everlasting.
If the aura is Dendro or Pyro, that means we are not having enough hydro to override it. It's Pyro, it's burning, it's Dendro. We don't have enough hydro to override that.
Plastic surge!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
It's Dendro,
Settle down.
it's all Dendro. Pyro. I think we need more hydro application. Let's see. I'll try that one more time.
Bow
The
your
light will never strike them down!
Forest, protect
Burgeon is a lot more demanding in terms of hydro than Hyper Bloom.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Because
silence.
it is because electro plus dendro is quicken, and hydro applying on top of quicken creates a bloom. But hydro applying on top of burning will vaporize and not create bloom. So we need a lot of hydro to go through, to eat through the burning, and then we can react with dendro to create bloom. That's the theory behind it. I can try Singju Mona. Let's return some of the weapons for these characters. And that's fine. Mona can use Bath. Arise! Arise. Hello, Doc.
The light will never die!
No, my soul! Rain outlines your fate. Shadows of fate. Yeah. Leave this place.
I should still give her a path. Arise.
The light will never die!
I ain't doing that right now, Dad.
Delve into destiny.
Arise.
Rise with the sun.
Okay, we should be good to start a full rotation.
Purge the darkness!
Let's wait a few seconds for Singju stuff. Let's go.
Rain cutter. No, my sword. Lush as the moon. By the frost man of all. Burn it down. Light as the blazing sun. Fate is upon you.
I'm looking at version. I'm looking at version 2, 3. Vaporize.
Shadows of
Damn.
I stand against
rain.
That's it.
Fate.
Purge the darkness!
Receive my light it up. Wrath from the sky. Written in the stars. Let me scry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man. Oh, wacky, wacky. It's actually this. Hold on. We actually have to deal with this for a version team.
The light will never strike them down!
Witness the power. Leave this place. Burn it down. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
I stand against the
1, 2.
Clear and flow.
Oh boy.
Is over.
The light will never die! Strike them down!
No, my sword. You poor lost lamb. Rise with the sun.
Okay, we wait.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Gotcha. Game's up. From soul.
Strike them down!
Rain cutter. Light at the blazing sun! Branch into song with one heart.
Strike them down!
1, 2. Wait, no, I don't see it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Quietly now.
I stand
about to
against
get
the long
dicey.
night and purge the
Let me lead
darkness!
you first. No, my sword! Light it up!
Yeah, don't need Mahulka's burst.
The moon for the everlasting forest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, forest, take
Version, such a scuff reaction, man.
burn it down!
Strike them down!
Version. Okay. Is it good to go? 4 more seconds. I can use Signature Burst first.
Witness the power of commanding setback. Rain outlines your fit.
Do that.
Light it up!
Do that.
Receive my
Do that.
Fun is over. Quietly now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. 8.
Ring cutter. You poor look. Burn it down! Busted. Here comes the catch.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Forest, protect us. Leaves my
Let it go, man. Version is a trust reaction. Here, if we just compare, if I put this girl in here, if we just compare, this is gonna be so much more.
shine
The
down!
light will never die!
No, my sword! Let me lead you a bird. Game's up.
Strike them down!
Illusion shattered!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
No, my sword! Ring cutter!
Alright, this is not fair. Raiden is hitting a lot of times. Okay. Who is a character that hits less frequently? Who is a character that hits about 1 time every 2 seconds? And a electro character. Kukishinobu hits for 1.5 every 1.5 seconds. It's also a little bit faster. Oh! Right. Once every 2 seconds. We have it.
The light will never die!
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword! Let me weave you a bird. You poor little... These are
The
about to get
North
dicey.
wins!
Take it easy. Quiet.
1, 2,
Strike them down!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I stand
8, 9, 10, 11.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power. First, clear sequence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
the North wins!
9, 10, 11, 12. Version is just an ass reaction. AoE situation, sure. How can we replicate an AoE situation that Where is an AoE? Oh, see a bygone? Oh, right. Where's the thing?
Heartbeats up and down. I'm in a gambling phase. It's a trampoline stay. It's like another Monday. And I can't really do this. Doesn't matter what's coming. So can we just be bonafide? Girl, you got me waking up confused. Lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind. And I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be gone.
Archon reporting for battle.
Ah.
Can we just be bonafide? Stuck in this situation.
Settle down.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
By the frost, man of war.
Light it up!
1, 2.
Justice is blindsided. Silence.
I see 3.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
I guess it's doing too much damage. I can't really see.
Settle down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let the mighty be humble.
Okay, I'm gonna knit Sing over here. This team's doing too much damage. Mona Sing it up. Sure, why not?
For justice. This is destiny.
Actually, I'm not gonna even use Mona's burst. I'm gonna use an approximation of Mona when being comfortable playing.
We'll need a strategy.
Allow me!
Body and mind. Rain outlines the face. Let me. Rush as the moon for the everlasting.
Rise with the sun!
Probably on 2 there. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. Okay, AoE is good. AoE is good.
Know my sword. Witness the power of good watch.
Light it up!
Branch into song.
2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7.
Collapse and judgment.
Durin doesn't heal. No. Durin does damage and buff. But this does make me hopeful that the Novelet version actually works, and Novelet team does not worry too much about lack of healing. No, Durin doesn't heal. Durin does damage, apply pyro, and provide resistance threat to the enemy. I think Novelet team can probably still work. Let me nerf your Novelet a little bit and try that one more time. Is that the thing? Which thing?
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly fruitful.
6, 7. 6, 7. Oh, right.
Bow your head.
Strike a pose. Let my name echoes.
With one heart,
Save me! Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4,
Silence.
5, 6, 7. Get away! Get me out! Get me out! Oh my god! What's the damage?
Let the world collide.
Light it up!
Bow your head. The tide bends.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably 10, 11. Yeah, AoE is good. Okay, I have faith in version now. AoE specifically. It has to be AoE, but we can try to calculate that. Let's see. AoE is a little bit scamming though. AoE is a little bit scamming.
Settle.
Shower you praise. Let my name echo in song.
Chorus.
Burn it down!
Be not perturbed. I am unscathed.
It is what it is. Okay, let's calculate. I think I have somewhat decent data as of now. Oh. That's fine. I remember that, so I'll just fix that now. Okay. I will leave the account to you. Just in case you want to log in. If I'm not using it, I just don't want to hog it. Let's bring the sheet back. Tip is official, we've lost Ari to the brain rot. I thought Ari has always been lost to the brain rot. Always have been. During the calculation, I will have to simplify a lot of things. We would have to engage in some hand wavy stuff. But I'll try to approximate what we've seen. It's a little bit rough. Let's try this. Even if we do not have version, it's not the end of the world. That means we vaped, and vaporize is also an okay thing. It's okay. Let's put in some stats here. Actually, I'm gonna use this. C0. Bamber. Prototype. Should I give him? This is such a scam weapon. I don't want to give that weapon to him, but okay. Sackjet. Emote explosion! I think you have to spam a lot of emote, bro. No? Oh! Hello! DDF bitches became a member! Welcome in! Whee! Thank you. Okay, going back to the calculation at hand here. Nevertheless, this. Would you like to hear an extremely naughty explanation about version from the Jeff? I think he explained it quite well if you want to understand more about version. Whatever I said before is kind of like a fragmented version of that. Where is it? Looking at his YouTube. Which one did I see it from? Is it from the Jeff Daily? Or the Jeff... what? Or the Jeff clip? There was this one video, let me try to find it real quick. I think it's gonna be beneficial for the people that is nerdy about this topic to understand. I cannot find it. Okay, it's fine. Let's see. Maybe it's in this video. Skill burst, artifacts, bloom, 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 boom, 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 boom. How about I just search this? The Jeff version. If I find it, I'll share on Discord, I guess. Oh, maybe this the keyword for it. Man, this guy has so much video. You gotta respect this guy as a content creator. Jesus fucking Christ. It's just hyperbloom's the only thing people talk about when they talk about dendro reaction. Person doesn't get anything. Yeah, I know. It's. I understand the sentiment. See, it's a version in here. I think this is maybe one of the videos that he has on his main channel, because I remember this one have a really good visual when explaining things. So perhaps that's not a repost channel. I'll do some really old video. Oh well, if we cannot find it, we cannot find it. Let's see if he's explaining it well in here. Okay, let me attempt to explain it. It's mostly because I cannot find his stuff, but I'm gonna try to approximate an explanation of it. It's basically like this. Oh, fuck! I'm gonna do such a terrible job of this shit. Bro was the original bloomer, yeah. Okay. Hopefully I do it justice. Whenever there's a dendro aura, how do I make this bigger? Let's get naughty. How do I make this thing become bigger? How can I fill in this circle? Oh, maybe. No, I want to. Who knows how to fill into this circle in paint? Let me know. I need to fill into this. Oh, I know. Oh, no, fuck this shit. Okay. Fill. Oh, amazing. There we go, chat. We got it. Okay. Assuming that the enemy has a dendro aura on it, when we are applying hydro to a dendro aura, how do I make this thing much bigger? How do I make this eraser bigger? Okay, let's do this. When we apply hydro to this, okay, we are going to get a bloom, and because hydro is weaker than dendro, 1 unit of hydro is only consuming half of dendro. So after this, we are going to have a bloom, which I'm gonna use this color, and I'm gonna use this shape for a bloom. This is a bloom. And then the enemy has half of a dendro aura remaining. This is a bloom. The enemy now have this. Okay. And if we apply another hydro to this, we get another bloom. So in total, let's summarize that. After one dendro and 2 hydro, we get 2 blooms in total. Alright, so far making sense? And then there's an affair? Yeah, exactly. Okay, now what happens when Electro and Pyro comes in and now it becomes a threesome? Hold on. I need to make another case. Hold on. If the enemy has a Hydro Aura in the first place, and we add 1 Dendro to it, the Dendro Aura is stronger, so it will consume everything from the existing aura. And we are left with just 1 bloom. That's how reaction works. Usually there's a strong side and a weak side, similar to how if we apply Pyro to Cryo, it consumes everything, but if we apply Cryo to Pyro, it takes 2 applications for it to be consumed fully. Now we are left with two of these cases. If Dendro is applied first, we can make 2 blooms with 2 Hydro application. If Hydro is applied first, we can get 1 bloom with 1 Dendro application. Now, let's make this Electro. When we have Dendro and Electro together, we have Quicken. And Quicken behaves the exact same way as Dendro Aura. 1 Hydro, another Hydro. It's like this. And if Hydro, Dendro, it's like this. Toro apart and try to find a sweater. Yeah, have you checked what you're wearing? But here's the problem. When there's a burning aura, and then we add a Hydro to it, we are going to get a Vaporize. Vaporize and then left with a Dendro. Now, if we apply even more Hydro to this, we are back to this case. And then after 1 more Hydro, we get a bloom. After another hydro, we got one last bloom. No, let me make it very similar to the previous thing so it's easier to look at. Add a bunch of stuff here. Okay, are we getting the big picture from this set? Does it make sense? Now, if this is the one with only Dendro, if we add Hydro to it, we immediately get Bloom. If we add another Hydro, we get another Bloom. But when we have burning in the team and the existence of pyro in a version team creates burning, the first hydro will vaporize, the second hydro will create a bloom, and the third hydro will create a bloom. That is the reason why if we do not have enough hydro in the team, we are just gonna vaporize and barely any bloom gonna happen. So let's say in a team, if I have only one unit of application every second, let's just say in arbitrary 1 unit of application every second, I get 1 bloom per second. If in a team that I have maybe 2 hydro characters and now I have 2 units of application per second, I have 2 bloom. But in a version team, if I only have 1 hydro character and I can only apply 1 unit of hydro per second, I never bloom. Oh my god, I'm not blooming. And then we get burn, and then we get vaporize and keep burning and keep vaporizing. Now when we have 2 hydro characters, now we bloom half as much as when we have 2 hydro characters in a regular team. That is the theory behind it. That's why we need so much hydro on top of whatever pyro is happening for version to happen. I hope that makes sense. Electro plus Dendro is not creating anything detrimental for Bloom. It's just Quicken, and Hydro reacting with Quicken is very similar to just reacting with Dendro. So inherently, Burgeon is a reaction that requires a crap ton of Hydro to happen. Like you can imagine it. When you have a forest and you just splash water onto it, you're gonna get a lot of seeds. But when the forest is burning, your water will only be able to barely put out the fire without being able to make any seeds at all. That's the gist of it. If you want an intuitive explanation after all of this mumbo jumbo. And that's kind of the reason why Burgeon is not really a good reaction in and of itself. But there is a saving grace for Burgeon. There is a saving grace. The fact that vaporize happens is itself a benefit to a team. So if a team can make use of both vaporize and Burgeon at the same time, they can be okay. Even though we get less Burgeon, we get some Hydro character can vaporize in some other way. We can get some more damage. So let's go back to our calculation that I've been stalling so much. We can try this. How much would a Vaporize do for this team? A charge attack was charge attack. 34, 476. Ooh, that's a lot. $52? Damn. Okay, how about Farina? If she vaporizes, how much damage she gets? From Grabaletta attack, 29 or 30. 70, 71, minus 30, 41. Okay. And how much does one version damage do? Actually, we may be able to simplify a lot of this. If, hold on. Like Novelet? Yeah, that could happen. If Burning can keep up with Novelet and Farina Hydro application for the wave, you could go back in the stream and see that we barely get any burden, meaning Burning was happening a lot. You can look at the enemy. Never tip? Okay. I'll stall a little bit, chat. That was the part I test version Novelet, and actually I got quite a bit of just vaporizing when the enemy is burning. Immediately ascend her to level 80 over 90. You don't have to get her to level 90. Get her talent to level 9, even level 10. Get her weapon to 90. Those are all the guaranteed gain that you can get. And I would get those first, even before looking more into artifacts. Stygian Onslaught artifacts farming is over, so we don't have an urgency to farm artifacts anymore. Now when it comes to artifact substat, well, main stat is correct. Substats can be a little bit better. This is 17 crit subs and 3 EM subs. It's, I would say it is good enough to be usable that you can go focusing on the guarantee gains for now. Got a half up? Okay. See you, Duck. Thanks for hanging out. You explained this before, burning consumes the entire dental reaction for 5 ticks of pyro. You won't get any cores. It's very hard to get cores. Okay, let's pretend that this is Durin. EM. I think honestly we still go for elemental mastery stuff, but maybe we can go for Gilded Dreams, and that gives a bit more EM. And maybe we can go for, is that an EM sword? Iron Sting for sword, right? Obviously we're gonna use something else for this, but I think it's Iron Sting for sword. Is there any EM sword that Durin can use? That's actually providing something else for him as well. I don't really want to use it. Oh, Cypher's Moonlight. Wait. Cypher's Moonlight would actually be good. 165. Yeah, Cypher's Moonlight is probably the best bet here. At least it's providing some energy for the team as well. Kazuha weapon. I'm just calculating with 4-star weapon. That's the standard that I usually calculate. Because for comparison to make sense, we have to bring every character to a similar standard of investment. 165. Yep, this does it. Not bad. What if I put another EM in? What if I put another EM in here? 38. What if I put EM in here? Or it's very similar. What am I thinking? Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. 52, 41, 38. We can simplify this to... Actually, we can simplify this to... A hydro application would either vaporize or creating a bloom for version. And whichever happens, it's still a benefit for the team. If Neverlet happens to vaporize, it seems to be a 52,000 damage increase in comparison to not vaporizing. If Farina takes the vaporize, it's 41,000. And if a version happens, it is 38,000. I would call it a day, and it's similar enough. I'm gonna average all of that. So say 38 plus 41 plus 52 divided by 3. And call it a day. So a hydro application will be a net increase of 44,000 damage. I'll call that a day. Let's count how many hydro applications we got in this team. Pretend that this is Durin. Durin, which mode? White mode or black mode are we using for Durin? Durin has two modes, White Dragon and Black Dragon. I think we are going with the weaker version that buffs more. The version that does less damage and buff more. That means we are gonna have Hydro resistance going down. Does that make a difference? Okay, let me explain the modes a little bit for the people that may not be following leaks. Let's see, how do I... We can look at it and just simplify that to one. The light mode is providing buff more when doing less damage, and the dark mode is doing more damage. Let's say compare this to this. This is dark mode's damage, this is light mode's damage. Dark mode's doing more damage when buffing himself and no longer providing resistance threat for the team. Why is it white and black? Is it a ratio thing? I have no idea. That's what it is called. I guess they call it dark and white. Dragon of white flame, dragon of dark decay. Technically they call this confirmation of purity, denial of darkness. Naming. I call it white and black, or white and dark, whatever it is. If Durin is in the white mode, he decreased enemies resistance by 20%. If Durin is in the dark mode, he increased his personal vaporize damage and personal melt damage. One of the problem in this team is that, no, it's not exactly a problem, but what will happen in this team is that Durin will barely ever vaporize in this team. Burning will happen, and Novalet and Furina will vaporize instead, and Novalet and Furina will create burden instead.
Under the stars 어두워진 밤 너의 숨결이 내겐 coolest blue.
Anyone remembers the Yu-Gi-Oh era of, I think it's Blue Wing White Dragon or something? That was a thing when I was really young.
What you want me to do 아무도 모르는 dimmer스 우리의 midnight.
Weapons were released today. I gotcha. Yeah. Mobica? What do you mean by Mobica? Mahuika? Mobile? Okay, that's a terrible pun. Best 4-star weapon is going to be Male Flower from an event in the past, but if you don't have it, you don't have it, and you cannot acquire it. Then it's going to be Tidal Shadow. That is technically a free craftable weapon, but if you're talking about all 4-star weapons, then it's gonna be Serpent Spine, which is a battle pass weapon. Blue Eyes White Dragon, oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh face. That. Okay, let's bring it home here. 1, 3, that, whatever that happens. Vape, 5 CA. How many vaporize am I? What are we gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, why not? Skill 41, 60, 70. Call it 45. Call it a day. Calculator. 1302 673. No, for this fanfare is not realistic. Fanfare in the Novalet team is 150. No C1. Yeah, C1 can stay. It's fine. We just adjust the fanfare number. 978 plus a charge attack is about 25,000. That sounds about right. In a C0 team with no weapon. 978 plus 537 plus Lauma does how much? Lauma does 40k. Say 50k. We don't have Durin's damage number as of right now, so I'm gonna just grab a Kinish team for Durin's damage number because it's very similar. There's burning happening and Durin's not reacting with anyone. Approximation of 565. Hold on. How long does Durin's skill last? 20 seconds. 20. 590. If I switch this to EM main stat instead, in this team, what buffs does Durin have? Amber has returned. The best waifu has returned in the new event. Let's go. I think it's focusing quite a bit on the Sumeru class, but Kole has invited Amber over too.
But there's a smile behind these cloudy eyes, and
Elemental Mastery. Base attack is 510 with some ER stuff. That's okay. We're going to give Durin Gilded Dream set for some Elemental Mastery increase. That is going to be 150, not 150%. Hold on. 80 plus 150. Oh god, stop the percentage. Bro. There we go. Number. %14 attack. Same. Okay, no attack. Here's the thing, I don't think it's really worth it at all to sacrifice Durin's personal damage to go with an EM build. It seems kinda ass, not gonna lie. Seems kinda ass. Okay, let's just go with that. Hold on. We're gonna try the other options later. 2, 6, 8. And then how many hydro application we are going to have in this team? Novelet, each charge attack is 3 hydro application. 1, 2, 3, 4 charge attack. That's 12 hydro application. With skill, 1 more. Skill, second time, 1 more. 12, 13, 14. Burst, 1 more. 15. Frina applies hydro how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 3, 11, 15. 15, 30 application in total. And as we mentioned before, each application is about 45,000 damage increase. So we're gonna plus 30 times 45. That seems like a lot. Divide by 28. 113. Ooh. We have an approximation of 113 DPS per second. Well, DPS already has second, and that's damage per second. I am okay enough with that, an approximation like that, because I cannot calculate something that's very close to... No, you know what? That is close enough to practical gameplay, because in practical gameplay, sometimes we get this, sometimes we get the other, and on average, we would get exactly what I'm calculating here. I'm okay enough with that. Novelet, Farina, Lauma, Durin is a 113k team. Now, if we do not give Durin... Now this is where the problem arises. What if we just give Durin a normal build and just treat Burgeon as something that happens on the side, rather than something we focus on? Hello there. And we give Durin some normal stuff. Two, 4, 6. Uh, 2, 6, 8. 113, yeah, still 113. Durin good, you pull Durin, nice. Oh, hold on. Some mistakes were made. I'm more comfortable with this actually. Okay. Cool. What buffs does Durin have in this team? Novolet use his set, Farina use her set, Lauma use Deepwood, and Durin use whatever. Durin use Gilded Dreams. If that's the case, this is going to be 141. We are swapping to Lauma once. Okay, a little bit less. It's an okay team. You did not get Nefer? That what you want me to look at there? It's a very balanced team, all things considered. I'm gonna try one variation of Durin going personal damage stuff. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah. Okay, personal damage Durin using what weapon here? Hufang's fine. Moonweaver Dawn. I don't think everyone has Moonweaver Dawn. I'll give Hufang. Why not? Hufang R1. 59276. We are getting 146 more, and say half of this is reduced, so we are going down toward no set, attack, pyro, $22. We are losing 16,000 times 15, 240. No, I think Durin building for version damage is actually better than Durin building for personal damage here. Okay, we're gonna sit on that camp. What if What if it's fully EM, full EM, full standard? $48, 42, 42 plus 42 plus 41 plus 52 divide by 3, 45, and do that. Yeah, you're watching me not over unreleased characters over here. Six, 10, 6, 4. Remove. 78. $109. We're settling at 109, and the conclusion is that for Neverlet Farina Lauma Durin is going to be pretty in line with some other teams out there. It's not special, but it's also gonna be strong. That is the final verdict of it. After all the notings that we've done in the past 30 minutes, maybe even closer to an hour, we're arriving at Neverlet Farina Lauma Durin to be 109k. Flints, okay. Level 10, level 90, level 90. More crit rate. 21 crit substat, 2 attacks percent substat, enough energy recharge to be comfortable. Nice build. Okay, the next team I calculate gonna be a team that actually has a tangible damage number rather than having to average everything like this. A more than a team is gonna be one of such team. Oh gosh. What's the song before this? This one? That's the name. You hear more, Lani? Yeah.
Some say I go back for later, but the day for backyard money walk back, share me back. Some say I go back for later, but the day for backyard
Even before calculating, I would say what I speculate. If you have an extremely well invested Mavuika and Setlali, and you can manage to melt Mavuika Burst inside a Molani team, that is still the best option you can play. But if we're not try harding, then I think Durin can be better. Let's see. Molani. Sucrose. Wait, what? Durin. Silonan. Albedo? Because he's a witch character? Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Okay, let's go with the usual kind of team first. Let's go just Sucrose for now.
You know, the thing about it is,
Lauma?
man gotta do what he gotta do to survive, you know?
Came back from falling asleep to fully up. See. Serenade and resist shred.
Things that I want. You don't want none.
I think Sucrose just do a better job now. Lauma is giving 23% resistance to Hydro. And 160 elemental mastery from Serenade. Sucrose is giving 40% resistance from Virus and Veneer. And 200 elemental mastery. Sucrose only provides that amount of shred for a short period of time, so it could be something to consider. I'm up to using Lauma. I'm fully up to using Lauma, so that the duration of the buff is higher and I don't have to do a lot of recalculation.
Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. For the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Cold blood killer. For the fun of it. Wanna be a king slayer. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. For the fun of it. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker.
Okay.
Cold blood killer. For the fun of it. Wanna be a
Craftable weapon.
give me my crown. Bow down to your queen. Give it to me now. Bow down to your queen. Bow down to your queen. Give it to me now. Bow down to your queen.
Mahuika, let me turn off all the buffs on her and just simulate a Durin here.
You adore. Call me trash 'cause I'm gold. I ain't different from before. Running back, I always been bold. What's up, my persona?
Lauma is buffing, that's fine. Silonan is reacting with Hydro. Yep, that's good. Durin will reduce enemy resistance to... Does Durin even reduce resistance to Hydro? Burning Overload, Pyro Swirl, Pyro Crystallize. What? Durin Vaporize damage is increased and melt damage is increased. What? Durin does not help Hydro characters that much. Okay.
You better listen up.
Lauma, more Lauma and Silonan. The corresponding element meaning Hydro, but there's no Vaporize in here. Actually, I'm probably have to redo my Novelet stuff. There is no Vaporize here. Burning, so Pyrodendro, Overload, Pyro Electro, Pyro Swirl, Pyro Anemo, Pyro Crystallize, Pyro Geo, deal Pyro or Dendro damage to an opponent affected by burning. So once again, Pyro Dendro. That's it. There's no hydro here. There's no vaporize here. So Mualani is not getting any more buff from Durin. But the question is, will Durin personal damage be able to override Mahuika in this team? Mahuika in this team will be able to. Mahuika actually needs to hold Archaic Petra.
Might not understand where I'm coming from. Confused where we stand, girl, you might be time. I want to breathe you in like air to my life.
So her off-field damage is not amazing. Off-field 2, 4, 3 with the buffing. So Mualani can do how much?
You tell me all your secrets you hide inside. I tell you all of my feelings I have in my mind. Going in circles, it goes on and on. I'm tired of making
2, 4, 3 is Mahuika's damage.
say to you,
1, 2, 8, 7.
damn it, leave it behind. It's hard,
Lauma does
no more reason
30k.
to rewind. 'Cause baby,
Silonan does
I'm going through phases of loving you, running out.
20k.
Baby, when I do, boy, I'm coming to
In a normal Mualani team, she is doing 88k damage. Mualani, Lauma, Silonan, Mahuika version, she's doing 88k damage. And let's put Durin in here. How much Durin would be able to do? A beautiful, gorgeous C2 Silonan. She will help. Mualani team will warrant Durin to be just building his full damage build with this 8, 8, 2, and
coming to terms with not having you running out. 'Cause I'm losing you,
5, 10.
losing you, loving you. Going through phases of loving you, running out. I've been losing you, baby, when I do. Boy, I'm coming to terms with not having you running out. 'Cause I'm losing you, I've been losing you.
1 Pyro Goblet. The enemy is having reduction to Pyro from Silonan. Negative 23, I think. How much does Silonan reduce?
What you gonna do when your circuit's being burned out?
33 actually.
Staying in your lane, I was zombie, but I still try. I say, what you gonna do right now?
The upside is
Okay, bringing guns,
Durin is doing more damage than Mahuika from off-field in this team.
staring with those eyes, knowing I'm just gonna lay down.
The downside is
I keep rolling with the punches, thinking I'm
Mualani will no longer get the buff from Mahuika's burst.
I've been acting like a good girl way too long, gonna break down. 'Cause looking at her face just makes me go, what you
Kitchen Calcs.
what you wanna do, don't you wanna
When you make kitchen Calcs, this is actually using the kitchen main standard count.
That's why I say, wait, wait, wait. What you gonna do when
Which other buff does this team have? Oh, Molani has 60 EM, scoring hydro, so pyro doesn't matter. 340, and reduce the buff from this.
I am on the edge and I am holding on for dear. I bet it played cool,
1145,
wasting my time.
1154 plus 40 from Lauma, 30 from Lauma plus 20 from Silonen plus 340 from Durin, divide by 18. That's so similar.
Cause looking at her face just makes me go. What you wanna say, what you wanna do.
Molani Lauma Silonen Mahuika is 88k, Molani Lauma Silonen Durin is 86k. It's barely any difference.
I say, wait.
Now, I do want to go try to figure out one more team, which I think may be useful and maybe better than this. Is Albedo. Stay with me. Albedo after the buff is pretty decent, I believe.
Everything about you is so fake. I just about had enough.
Albedo C0. As when the chance in wholesome deal damage down is increased by 20. Yeah, sure. During damage, skill damage. During element skill damage, the opponent within 20 seconds of using element skill will generate something. After generating that, nearby party's member normal charge, plunging attack, elemental skill, elemental burst will be increased by 4% for every 1000 depth Albedo has. And maximum increase can be achieved this way is 12%. And after the witch buff, that is 30%. For a total of 42% buffing. Will that override Lauma's buff? Common damage bonus 40%, 42%. Lucky Albedo, yeah. Wait. Is that already better than whatever buff Lauma brings? Hold on. That is actually already better than whatever buff Lauma brings. Let's go. And I did not even add Albedo's damage. How is he buffing Molani now? He's not buffing Molani, he's buffing himself and he's buffing Albedo. And they are adding to the team's damage. That's what's happening here. Log in, Albedo. How much damage is this guy doing? I now have to look into Albedo's how he functions. I never look at this guy. Where's your Albedo rerun? Don't worry, Venti will bring the Mondstadt Chronicles banner. Once every 2 seconds. And does this makes him do more? When Transient Blossom deals damage. Transient Blossom. Oh, okay. Increased by 120% of Albedo's defense for each silver isotoma on the field that was created by Albedo. Silver isotoma. Okay. How much damage is this guy doing? When during skill will generate silver isotoma near opponent that lasts for 10 seconds when there are no solar isotoma created by. The hell? Great solar isotoma using alchemy, which deals AoE geo damage on appearance. Okay. And then I hate these namings. Dealing element skill damage to opponent within 20 seconds of using an element skill will generate silver isotoma near opponent that lasts for 10 seconds when there are no solar isotoma created by Albedo on the field. As long as Albedo is not down, silver isotoma will begin generating transient blossoms, just as solar isotomas would. There can be up to 2 silver isotomas generated by Albedo on the field at any time. I know he does damage. I just need to know how much damage he's doing. Okay. Albedo, this guy. Level 90. Level 9 talent. Oh, Albedo's buff. Elemental mastery with his burst. That's good for Molly. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me cook. Skill, Transient Blossom, Burst, Fatal Blossom, whatever that is. What the hell is Fatal Blossom, by the way? Okay, whatever, I don't care. EQ. I'm gonna need this to be Kinich team, Kinich Durin team. This is gonna be Mualani. Albedo. Silonan. Durin. Oh no, there's no Durin yet. Let's use Mahuika for now. If Albedo wants to burst every rotation, we can give him Favonius. We can also give him... Is Favonius worth it? Silonan is Favonius. Okay, that's better. We can try to get away with Albedo 140 ER. Which weapon does Albedo use? I know there's the craftable event weapon from way before, but I don't want to use that because I don't have that. He's gonna use pipe because he needs energy recharge anyway. Husk. How many skills is he doing? 2 seconds. In an 18-second cooldown rotation, he can do a total of 9 skills, but with the witch buff, he is doing 18 skill. And each of his skill is increased by how much? Damage dealt is increased by 120% of Albedo's defense for each silver isotoma on the field that was created by Albedo. 120. 227.1. Times 18. Okay, fine. Not terrible. Not terrible. 300 damage per round is something.
What if we did something like 1 and 2 in the phone?
Oh, wait. Wait. Magic party member. Wait. 42 damage bonus. Actually, this was a scam. Hold on, that's only 12 for her. Durin is also doing more damage from this. He's getting 42% damage bonus from albedo existing. Hold on to your butt shut. Hold. Is this cooking? 1251 plus. How much damage does albedo do? 354 plus. Silonan is doing the usual 20. And Durin is doing 412. Oh! 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 Albedo's the GOAT! Mualani, albedo, Silonan, Durin, 113. We have the clear winner. Now, I have to say this, okay? I have to say this. It's a little bit... Okay, how do I phrase this? The existence of albedo Durin is for them to buff each other from off-field, and their damage contribution is quite good. That's why this team is doing a lot of damage. It's not that they are buffing Mualani by a lot. They are buffing Mualani. You know what? Mualani in this team is still doing more damage than the Silonan Lauma Mohican version. Still doing more. But just a little bit more. Durin, Silonan, albedo. Let me double check. A little bit less than the Mohica version, but in this team, albedo Durin is providing an upward of 800,000 damage per round, so that contributes a lot to this. Is albedo getting these buffs because Durin is in the party? Yes. Durin being in the party makes albedo giving the 12% damage bonus to the team, makes albedo generate 2 blossoms on field instead of just 1, and Durin in the team makes Albedo give 30% damage bonus to himself and Durin. One of the side effects of this is that if you have a very high investment on Mualani, so if you pull Mualani Constellation, if you pull from Mualani weapons, then you will benefit less from this. Because this team has a damage contribution spread between Mualani, Albedo and Durin rather than fully concentrating on Mualani. So increasing Mualani's personal damage through her constellation, through her weapon, matters just a little bit less. But if you are a player that plays at C0, even C1, basically not too much vertical call, then this is still a good team. Him existing in your account does not give a buff to every Hex and Circle character. You have to play 2 Hex and Circle characters together to get the buff. So it's similar to the nod-krai resonance. When we use 2 nod-krai characters in the party, we get a buff. When we use 2 Hex and Circle characters in the party, we get a buff. And Durin being a good character does contribute to that. So he is often used in some teams. And now we'll just slap another Hex and Circle character in, and they will provide quite a bit. Yeah, this is a nod-krai team. We're gonna see nod-krai resonance. We can have a very similar Hex and Circle resonance. You feel bad for the people skipping Durin. It's... how do I say it? He has some good teams. And in many teams, he is rivaling Mawika as an off-field role. I think Mualani is actually the biggest winner from the release of Durin from what I have calculated so far. Kinech is doing a little bit more damage with Durin than with Mawika. A bit. This version is because Emily is also benefit from Durin, so it's a lot more. But if you use Ian San Bennett, it's very similar. Varesa is benefiting from Durin over the casual Mahuika stuff. But if you try hard Mahuika combo, then that's a little bit worse. Novelet is doing very similar damage to what he's already doing. And finally, Mualani is the biggest winner of this, gaining as much as, let me calculate how much percentage of improvement here. Hold on. That's 28% improvement. What the hell? What the hell? That is assuming you have albedo, okay? If you do not have albedo, it's quite a bit less. And it's up to you whether you want to pull 2 new characters if you don't currently have albedo. So pulling both Durin and albedo to buff your Mualani. I think that's likely all the calculation I'm doing for today. My brain's a little bit fried. Gonna hang out and chat a little bit. Should we do we have time to do a dispatch episode? I'm gonna go grab some water first. Dispatch. Are you still here?
I crash, I break, I scream, but I still drive him.
Are we?
Haven't played nice, yet he still wants me. I give him hell, but heaven sent him. Calm down, there's no more second guessing. Coming to my senses, he's been here all along, and yeah, he's all mine. Right here where I left him, not taking any chances.
Doesn't seem like always here. Yeah, so far, if you have Morlani and you have Albedo, I would highly recommend, and you want to improve that team's damage, I would highly recommend pulling for Durin. Is there some other version that can do that? Sucrose can do that, right? Actually, Sucrose can do that, right? Wait a minute. Owie, not Ari. What if we cook with Sucrose? Sucrose is also another Action Circle character. Durin, Silonan, Sucrose. Why, Kitana? Wouldn't you like to know? Find her and you'll know. Sucrose!
Try to hold on, treading water in this big storm now. Try to swim away, crash just like a tidal wave. I go.
How do I make this only for...
Now this is my remedy, let the sea sway with me, we're getting my energy.
This, maybe? 50 AM, 50 AM, no, 50 AM, 179, 2:30 AM for 8 seconds, and swirl happens for 10 seconds. Optimize for Sucrose. EM buff for 1 bite. VV buff for 2 bites. Huh? Oh, hey there, are we? Thought you got? Wait. Hold on. Wait. Are we? I already helped you with your station onslaught, no? I had to ask for Jackson to help. We already got that out of the way.
You don't have much to say, yeah, that's clear now. But I won't.
Keep on giving you grace while my heart's broken. But you take the time away to clear your head out.
1372. How much does Sucrose get buff?
Still, well, I still cry. I won't lie.
After nearby party on normal character, it increased by 5.7%. It's fine.
You never know you took this path on your own time without giving us a try. So we'll never know, we'll never know. You came into my life at the right
19.
point, and now you're leaving when it gets hard. Should've kept it straight from the jump. Why'd we come this far to get this far? I should leave it alone.
Oh, wait. Who gets this buff? Nearby party member. So everyone. Okay. 5.7. So Gross is doing what? 5,000? 10,000, sure. Is she? Yes, she can. Silona's doing 30,000. 20, actually. 20. No, that's a decrease.
Get out of bed the same time. People talk about last night.
Still better than Mahuiga, by the way. But compared to Albedo, that's not it. So Gross does get a boost too. Also, Aoi, what did you ask for me for Station Onslaught help to earlier? I already helped with your Station Onslaught now. With the one that I was asking Jackson for help. Really? Yeah. What is time? Where am I? Aoi, probably.
It's like that girl's always talking about the guy that she dates. Well, he's just going on about the things that he hates. Every morning, every night, every hour, all the time. I just get a bit weirded out. Cause everything
Sure.
is just old news.
Yeah, it's idiot.
It's still ahead of you. And it feels
99. Sure, why not? Wait, what? What the hell did I do? Why is there an 88 and 99? Oh, this is for a different one, okay. Okay, we do one dispatch, chat. Let's do it. No, I go to sleep, chat. I go to sleep. Fuck this shit. I'll treasure my sleep schedule. We'll do whatever we need to do tomorrow. I think we accomplished a lot for this today's stream. Anything else I need to do here? Okay, that's probably everything. Good, good. Everything's good. Everything is nice and good. Well, we got greeting us off. Chat, appreciate you hanging out. This is one of the more nerdy streams than usual. But we do have to do the necessary work in order to be effective at recommending people stuff.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you as always. Here's some music to send you off on the rest of your amazing day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Pretense is Durin. Pretense is Durin. It's technically about the same. Bye, chat.
There's Santa, tell him I'm still holding on. No need for diamonds or trip somewhere in the world.
Instead of confining themselves to the
Mistakes
heavens,
come out like the
God should
sun.
broaden their horizons in the
But
world
if
below.
there's magic,